Yes. Ije mono kamuna ndegu musisi webeze America. Obonye na kpozi no sibi. Julius Mortajo, President GM Inter Promotions. Then I did not meet him. Anya zizenu nekonu nanye bidonu jebenu na America. Philadelphia kanibuzo jebenu ujebu anyino. Equator kanibuzo bidebunu. Chef Abu Opele Sassychi. My neighbor Silinos when I was in Okuamo. No neighbor say my busy no. Can't see your one. My Nandi Madu December. Andy Frank. Ezi nwasi na siedo webia no. Nana namdi. Mo weta. Obele nwasi ahabeje no. Abi bokwe. Ezi mmadu no ga di no. Oga abalo no.
Everybody, Sassychi back again for another video. How are you all doing? Happy New Year! I want to wish you guys Happy New Year. Yes. How was your Xmas? Did you have a fantastic Xmas? Did you get to see your lovely ones? Did you get to see your family members? I am back again for another video, for another banger. Okay, we're doing a banger video right now. I want to talk about something very important. Alright, so come with me, come with me, come with me, come with me. Hey, hey, woo. So guys, let us talk about celibacy. Okay, I've been getting a lot of questions regarding celibacy, and that is abstinence from sexual intercourse prior to marriage. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So what do you think might be the cause of people, some individuals, be it a man or a woman, what will make them to take the decision of abstaining from sex in this world we live in this century. A full-grown man or a full-grown woman decided not to get herself or himself involved into any sexual type of relationship until he or she is married. Okay. First of all, I want to say this. This is entirely up to you. It's an individual choice. And if we want to be godly, it is actually biblical. It's in the Bible when God said, abstain from anything sex is meant for married people. It should be made for marriage after marriage. It is like an ingredient, okay, that would spice up your marriage. But it is such a pity that in the world we live in today, it's such a pity, to be honest, because people do not actually, they've forgotten about morals. There's nothing like morals anymore in this world. So people just live their life whichever way, however they want to live it. Okay, that's the reason why people practice sexual intercourse before they actually get married, or they are married, or before they actually get into marriage, which personally it's a no for me. Okay, listen, we all have done that mistake. Nobody is perfect. Okay, I have done the mistake. A lot of people have done that mistake and is still doing the mistake. But I just want to say this quickly, that though the negative impact of such actions is huge, okay, the repercussion is huge. So for us not to encounter such repercussions, if we can, celibacy, I would advise for us to practice celibacy. If you know you're single, very single, okay, even if you're talking to somebody, there's a way you can get to know somebody. You guys, there's a lot of things you can do together without involving sexual intercourse. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to say. It is very important. Okay, first of all, if you are in a relationship, you're single, not married, but you're in a relationship, you're talking to somebody, okay, you're calling somebody bae and somebody's calling you bae, okay, even though you guys are not married. The thing here is, there is crucial things that you should look out for, okay, because when it comes to sex should actually be the last thing on your mind, on you guys' mind, because when you're trying to know somebody, the first thing that should matter to you is whether you guys are compatible. In these three things I'm going to mention, there's three things, very important things I'm going to mention here, which is, the first one is the spirit. The spirit. The second one is the soul, and the third one is the body. Are you guys compatible in these three things I've just mentioned? Then if you are compatible, then yes, you can go ahead and get married to this man, or this man can go ahead and get married to you. Okay, first of all, talking about the spirit part of it, are you guys, I know a lot of people are not Christians, okay, some people that are watching me, they're not even Christians, okay, but it don't matter what religion you are, make sure that whoever that you're trying to get married to believe in the same thing you believe in. You believe in the same God you believe in. Practice the same faith as you. Indulge in the same spiritual level as you are. So you guys can actually communicate, okay, when it comes to spiritual things, and you can able to understand each other very well. That is very important, okay, because if I want to sound very spiritual now, yeah, in the Bible, God even mentioned it in the Bible when he said, when two of you come together, you come together and pray to him, that's when he will hear faster, because you guys have agreed. When there is one or two people praying to God, his Holy Spirit is there to listen. But that does not mean that God will not answer your prayer when you're praying to him personally. He would answer, okay, but it's very important. It's not like you get married to somebody, he's going to deeper life, and you are a Muslim. How is that supposed to work? How is that? A lot of people are going through this problem right now. It's a huge problem when it comes to marriage. Okay, make sure you guys are in the same religion, practicing the same belief, and believing the same God. Okay, reading the same holy book. It could be Quran, it could be Christian, it could be Bible, it could be whatever it is, because there's so many religion out there. Okay, so that's the number one point. The number 2 point is the soul part of it. The soul part of it is the most crucial one prior to marriage, which is, this is when you guys are emotionally compatible. Are you guys intellectually compatible? Are you guys physically compatible? Socially, mentally, mention it, okay? Can you actually hold a relationship? Discussed about the first point, which is the spirit. So now we're going to be looking into the soul. Okay, the soul is very, very important. That is when you look at, that is when you see if you and your partner are compatible, emotionally, okay, intellectually, physically, mentally, socially, everything. That is when you see, are you actually like, you look into if you guys are actually can you actually hold a conversation, a mature conversation, without arguing, without fighting, or without being childish. Because if that is lacking in a home, if a marriage doesn't have such thing, if a marriage doesn't have good communication, you can't understand each other, you're like cat and dog, you're fighting each other 24/7, how is that marriage gonna work? It's not gonna work. Okay, so this is what you're going to look into. All right, then we now move into the third point, which is the body part of it. That is when the sexual intercourse comes in. That is how it's meant to be. Okay, that is how originally God ordained it to be that way. The body needs to be the last part of it. After you must have examined a lot of things, after you must have seen that you guys are really compatible, after you must have seen that, yeah, this is the man that I will definitely spend the rest of my life with, this is the woman that I'll definitely spend the rest of my life with. I've seen everything, I've observed her, I've asked about her, from where she comes from, her background. I know a lot about her, and I've seen how she lives her life, and I know, yes, this woman, I've seen her in her worst times, I've seen her in her good times, and I know how to handle her, I know how to handle him, and there's nothing that, obviously, there's no action of hers or his that will come up as a shock to me. Okay, you need to make sure you know that person. In as much as we cannot know everybody, we can't know people, we can't know anyone 100%. You can't know anybody 100%. That's how life is, unfortunately. But at least you know him or her good enough to say, yes, I'm satisfied. Yes, I want to make this decision. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I want to spend the rest of my life with him. That is when you guys can now, yes, okay, start the body part of it. Listen, there shouldn't be any rush with sexual intercourse. Okay, do not rush it. If you guys have passed the exam, which is the first point, if you've passed the spirit part of it, you've passed the soul part of it, then get married. Get married to it. You guys should get married. You don't necessarily need to have a big wedding. No. Okay, just call people, do the traditional rite. It's very important. I don't know about any other tribe, but I know, especially Igbos, we are very serious when it comes to traditional rite. You need to pay the bribe, pay the dowry of that woman, pay the dowry, do the traditional wedding, do the court wedding, do the white wedding, and then, yes, okay, I'm telling you this is reality. If you do this any other way, you're gonna regret it, and the repercussion is gonna hit you really bad. I know what I'm saying. Okay, so do the right thing at the right time. Do not do, according to Igbos will say, so you cannot leave the thing that you should do, the right thing to do, and you're doing something you should do next 5 years, or you think something you should have done last 5 years. No, it doesn't work like that. Do something at the right time, when it's needed, when it's accurate for you to do it. Do it. Okay, so then after the marriage, you can now have each other. If you want to have sexual intercourse 5 or 6 times or 10 times a day, look, my hand no day, okay? It is none of my business. If you want to pull her on top of the ceiling, if you guys want to jump on the wall, and you're asking who is your daddy, she's saying this, it's none of my business. Okay, that is when even God will be happy. God will be very happy with you guys. Everything is unified then, because you are doing it at the right time. You've done everything right. You did it appropriately. Okay, so there won't be any regret. Nobody is there to blame. Nobody will be blaming anybody, because you've done the right thing. You've done the needful. And I don't know why people rush into sexual intercourse anyway, because you're gonna get fed up of it. And that is why the Bible said, let's forget about the Bible for now, okay? Let me talk to you guys in a plain language. That is why it is advisable to make sure you build the other part of it, okay? Just like I mentioned, the soul spirit before the body, because if you base your marriage solely on the body, a time will come. I'm giving you guys like 6 months or 3 to 6 months, or highest 1 year, okay? When you must have dealt with each other in however you guys want to do it, or must have done it, or you're doing it. Then you find out that you guys are lacking in the body and soul, in the spirit and soul parts. Yeah, and you find out that without the body parts, that you guys are actually boring to each other, that you guys have nothing to bring to the table for each other. How are you going to handle such? How are we going to handle such? That those things can lead to divorce. It can lead to home breakage. It can lead to boring marriages. And when marriage has turned into boring institution, then the man begins to look outside to see if he's going to get more fun there, to see if he's going to see someone, something else, something different. And the woman also begin to do something else that he shouldn't be. He won't be respecting them. Things will just go wrong. And nobody wants such in his or her marriage. So please, I am begging you guys, this is New Year, and I know that the single ones out there listening to me, okay, you guys are my target. The single ones, okay, I know that you guys can practice celibacy. I know that you can close your legs, stay focused, just like I always say on my channel. Build yourself. Build yourself. When you build yourself, you are going to attract the right man to yourself. A man that will cherish you and knows your worth. You're going to have all your life to have sex with the man, with your husband. Just try to close your legs. Close it very tight. Okay? Closing of legs is actually saving you from a lot of harm. Trust me. It's saving you from unplanned pregnancy. It's saving you from sexually transmitted diseases. It's saving you from heartbreak. It's saving you from different type of stories that comes with men. Okay? Vice versa with the men as well. Okay? I know people say men cannot live without that, having intercourse or sex with women. Why? Why can they not live? How is it part of nature of men to be sleeping around? Where is it in the Bible? Or whose theory was that? Whose theory was that? Nobody's theory. This is just something that is just like a norm in today's world. Men are practicing it, and it's almost like a normal thing. And it shouldn't really be like that. So close your legs until you become that thing you want to be, until you achieve and be where you want to be, and then you can settle down, calm down, choose the right person for you, choose the right partner for yourself, and then you have all your life to practice sex. This is why celibacy is very important. If you can, I will advise you do it. It might not be easy, but you can do it. You can do it. Sex is in the hair. It's mental stuff. You have the right, even if you're feeling it, or you even if you're feeling it, or if you don't think about it, if you're feeling it, and you can have the power to switch off. You have the power to speak to yourself, confess to yourself, and say, no, whatever thing I'm feeling now, I'm telling you to stop. Okay, you can command that feeling, tell that feeling to stop, and it's gonna listen to you. You have the right to control your feelings. Whatever emotion you're feeling, you have the right to control it. Nobody's going to take your feelings away from you, because God has given us that the way we were created, we have the full right to feel. You can feel angry, you can feel upset, you can feel hungry. Okay? All these things you can feel. But you have the power to control that feeling. You get me? That's what I'm trying to say. So sexual feeling, whatever, can be controlled until the right time. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. I just decided to come on here, of course, to my channel to say Happy New Year to you guys. Happy New Year. We're gonna have fun this year. This year, like I was saying before, is a year of a year that we recover. Is a recovery year, a year that we recover all that we must have lost, all that we couldn't achieve last year. This is the year that we're gonna make it big, and we're gonna go. It's a go-getter year. Okay, we're gonna rock it. We're gonna rock this year. There's nothing anyone is gonna say about it. Nobody have a say, because that is how it will be. Okay, so just put on your dancing shoes, put on your, like, get your bank account ready, okay, for all the finances that's gonna come your way today. Get your just get prepared. All right, get prepared with a smiling face, with a happy heart, with a joyful heart, with a happiness of all the great things that might be coming your way, that will definitely be coming your way this 2021, because it will definitely come. Stay blessed, you all. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys in my next video. Sassychi, love you guys so much. Bye.